began my real estate career. I had been going to my parents' real estate office since I was 8 years old. And I was learning from the ground up how to do real estate. In '96, when I was there, I was constantly trying to learn and evolve. And I always dreamt about getting into luxury real estate. However, the city that we're from, the average price at that time was around $103,000. So, like any great agent, and you're always trying to improve, I went to a Brian Buffini event, and it changed my life. Not what Brian was saying. I had an aha moment. I had a moment that shifted my life forever. I sat next to a gentleman, and he looked at me. I said, "Hey, my name's Pete Middleton. I'm in real estate. What's your name?" He said, "My name's Mike." I said, "Hey, Mike, nice to meet you." Mike went on and said, "Okay, so you're in real estate. How many houses did you sell last year?" So my ego got all involved, and I said, "I sold 87 houses." And he said, "How much production did you do?" I said, $11 million. And he started laughing. Now, I don't know how many people are from Boston, but that's something that you don't do in Boston. You just don't, right? So the guy next to me said, "What the hell's wrong with this guy?" And I said, "I don't know." So I said, "Okay, smart guy. So how much real estate did you sell?" He said, "Well, I did 21 sales last year." I said, "Really? That's great. For how much production?" He said, $37 million. Now, of course, like most Bostonians, and excuse my language, hopefully my parents aren't seeing this, I thought initially he was completely full of shit. But he wasn't. I said, "Where did you do that production?" He said, "I did it in a place called Laguna Niguel." I said, "Well, where's that?" He said, "It's in California." I said, "No, where in California?" He said, it's just south of Newport Beach." I said, "Oh, so you're telling me you sold 21 houses and you closed $37 million of luxury real estate?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "To top that, I only work 30 hours a week." Guys, I was blown away. I left the conference, I went home that night, 2 o'clock in the morning. It came to me, I sat down, just like Gene says, I wrote everything out. And try this exercise at home, because it worked for me, hopefully it'll work for you. And I wrote out in future tense what I wanted to have happen. Because I knew in my journey that I was in the right place. So there I am, 2 o'clock in the morning, writing it all up on a piece of paper. And I go to bed, and I wake up, and I get all the courage in the world, and I go into the office at 7:30. I couldn't even sleep. And I walk in, and I say to the secretary, "I need to meet with my father." She says, "Well, you know, he's got a pretty crazy day." I said, "It's super important." She said, "Okay, I'll be in 5 minutes. We'll set it up for you." Now I'm downstairs in the office panicking. What do I say to him? How do I present this? And I walk up, I sit down with him. He's behind this big desk. And I sit there and say, "Look, I wrote out all my goals, and I'm leaving." And he said, "What do you mean?" I said, "I'm going to San Diego." And he says, "Hold on a second. Let me call your mother up." Because my mother worked there with us too. So my mother comes up, and she says, "Hey, what's going on?" And he says, "I got great news. Pete's going on vacation." And I said, "No, I'm not going on vacation." And my mother said, "Well, where are you going on vacation?" I said, "No, I'm not going on vacation." And my father says he's going to San Diego for 2 weeks. It's going to be great. And my mother says, "Oh, we love San Diego. Went to the zoo, and they start naming." And I'm going, no, that's not the deal. You know? So I sat there, I said, "Look, I'm not where I need to be. These are my dreams, these are my goals, this is what I want to do." And at that time, you guys, it was one of the most difficult conversations I ever had. Because I was the sole heir to their real estate empire. I was running the office. It was heartbreaking. But I knew I had to do it. I had to shift. I had to get outside my comfort zone. So I packed up my car, I gave away all my business, and I drove out to San Diego and golfed across America and arrived in San Diego in 1996 and started again from scratch. I was at ReMax for 9 years, built teams. I loved ReMax. And if Dave Lineker had given me stock, I wouldn't be on the stage. I'd be at a ReMax convention with a big balloon behind me, hoping to get a hot air balloon ride, right? And I was there for 9 great years, and it taught me a lot. And I'm super grateful to ReMax, because I really broke out. But I knew that ReMax didn't have that cachet when it came to luxury. So I moved over to KW. 2005, I owned the Market Center in La Jolla. I had 2 partners, Dave Tenney and Chris Huller, great guys. And in 2010, I decided to leave KW. Now, if Gary had called me and given me stock in KW, I'd probably still be with KW. But they didn't. There was no stock, right? There was hardly any profit share. Because our Market Center was not profitable. So I came up with a brilliant idea to really, really break into luxury. I'd start my own luxury boutique company. But what I did was I mapped it out from the exit backwards. And this is a great skill to do. Whatever you want to accomplish in life, map it out with the end result and work backwards. So I wrote down, I'm going to build my own luxury boutique brand, attract agents, trade in luxury, lead by production, and within 5 years I'm going to sell it. And in 2014, I sold it to Realogy, NRT. And I'm super grateful to them, because I learned a lot through that 10.5 months of going through spreadsheets and IBITDAs and so forth. And they paid me a lot of money, which was great. The problem was I was locked in for 5 years. So I lived up to my commitment. It's very important to me. And in 2019, my commitment was up. And everybody was saying, what's your next move? I had a team of agents at that time. We had a great luxury team going. We were doing a lot of production. And everybody kept asking me, what's your next move? What's your next move? They were driving my ops manager, Chris Gercio from New York, who's an angry New Yorker. I'll introduce you to him. Crazy. So one night, Chris came in and said, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We were interviewing with all the top companies, you guys. Sotheby's, Berkshire Hathaway, Compass. They were all making offers. Compass actually offered me 7 figures to go to Compass. I had to do my due diligence because I had 14 families relying on my decision. And listen, when you have 14 families in a time like this who are depending on you making not only a logical decision, but an informed decision, you better do your homework. So that's what I did. And when I saw the model for EXP, I knew it was a no-brainer. So Chris comes to my office one night, says, listen, you gotta tell me what we're doing. Everybody's asking me. I said, here's the deal. We're gonna make a move at the end of the month. He said, I know. Where are we going? I said, what do you think? He said, Sotheby's. I said, no, it's not Sotheby's. One incorrect question. I mean, answer. He said, okay. I got it. We're going to Compass. I said, nope. He said, wait a second. So where the hell are we going? I said, I'm going to share with you where I'm going to go. Everybody else has to make their own decision. Because it's not right for me to make this decision for them, even being on a team. Everybody has their own path. And he said, okay, so where are you going? I said, I'm going to the XP. He said, and he said to me, and I'll never forget these words, and I'm going to use the PG-13. He said, have you lost your goddamn mind? Are you effing kidding me? In a very New York angry style. And I said, look, you haven't had the opportunity to look at what I saw. Everybody in life has to have options. You have to look at this option. And I said, go home and watch this. It's 8 o'clock at night, he's all angry and irritated. I don't know if he got pizza or something, right? And I went home. My wife said to me, have you told anyone? I said, yeah, I told Chris. She said, oh my God, how'd that go? It's a little odd, a Bostonian working with a New Yorker, right? Love-hate relationship. And I said, well, he thinks I lost my mind. And she said, well, what's going to happen tomorrow? And I'll tell you guys, I went in and I arrived at the office super early. And I waited. And I thought to myself, if he's in, that's great. If he isn't, that's fine. We'll figure it out. And he walked in. He hadn't slept all night. We watched every video online. And he said, you know something? I don't care what anybody says about luxury. We're going to kill this. And he said, we're hungry. I want to share that story with you because a lot of people ask me all the time and say, can you reach out to this person, that person? They don't feel EXP is luxury. You guys are doing luxury. It's all in your mindset. It's all perception. Now, I know that right now we may not have the collateral you need. Trust me. And I hope Glenn's not in the room. I hated the icon. But don't get stuck on icons in certain type of branding. Look at this platform for what it is. It's changing lives. You guys see it all the time. This is the solution to everybody getting out of the grind. This is the answer. Now, it's not about me. It's not about ego. It's not about what I've closed or what I've done. I want to get right into it and show you guys ways to break into the luxury real estate market. Develop a really great luxury listing presentation. I know it sounds basic, you guys. And I'll share mine with anybody they want. I'm not attached to it. I'm not worried about it. Because the number one thing that attracted me to EXP, and I'll share this with you, was the collaboration and the contribution. I've been searching for that for years. So I want to thank Glenn for that. Be flexible and responsive. Pick up your phone. Call people back. Don't just text them. I have people send me Snapchats. I don't even know what the hell it is. Right? Just think about that. Knowledge is power. Know your market. If you're not in a luxury market right now, go to where the highest price homes is selling in your market and learn everything about that market. Know what's happening. Know what's going on with the schools. Walk around. Take a video. Go interview every principal in the nicest areas. You guys, it's fun. It's fun being in nice areas. All right? I'm telling you. Work social media. Don't be a secret agent. Nobody in this room is James Bond. All right? We're not undercover. Get out there. Pay attention to detail. When you're dealing in luxury, details matter. Stop talking and listen. And I say this is one of the most important points on this slide. Like really, really, really listen, you guys. Ask questions and listen to your clients. And here's the deal. Are you listening to really understand them and understand their motivation and their wants and needs? Or are you listening to interrupt them because you're thinking about what you want to say next? Because if you become a great listener you can go really far. It'll give you all the information you need. Partner with a luxury team. What I mean by that is, I know everybody in real estate has an ego. I'm not saying join a team, partner with a team. Because it's all perception. All it takes is one luxury listing to really break into luxury. So team up with somebody who's already doing it. Whereas the luxury listing, don't come from ego. Come from a place of contribution. Say, I'd love to help you out. And then leverage it. Market it. Brand it. Get it out there. Network, network, network. It's real easy. Go where rich people go. Go to mixers. Go talk to them. Go to charity events. Go to country clubs. Go to marinas. Go to any event that a wealthy person would go to. I'm lucky in La Jolla, they just walk around with shorts on and flip-flops. Okay? But you have to be in that environment. Look to new construction. It's a big, big one coming, you guys. That's the hottest product right now in the luxury market. And deliver personalized and customer experience. It's all about service. It's all about wowing somebody with the experience. Right? Think about this. Right now we're in 17 countries because we have Michael Valdez. If that's not luxury and that's not breaking out in luxury, I don't know what is. There's luxury real estate everywhere. This is my luxury listing presentation. I'll share it with anybody who wants it. Just reach out to the people on my team. I'll give you the information at the end. Here's the percent of the total luxury listings by state right now in the United States. Thank God I'm in California. Because I don't see Brockton on there, even though I love Brockton, so I'm with the champions. But you guys can see this. You can see how it connects with you, all right? And where you are. Every place has a luxury market. This is who's looking for luxury properties. And people have asked me in the past, they said, do you feel luxury is going to fade out? Listen, the affluent people right now are parking their money in luxury real estate, in the droves, by tons of money, you guys. And guess what? All the people on this page can't even get into the country yet. Think about that. We don't have any inventory. So where are we going to get it from? And when this wave opens up where all these people start traveling and coming in again, what's going to happen to luxury real estate? It's going to go through the roof. Here's some of my branding. I'll share it with anybody. I'm an open book. Just remember, our luxury brand is a work in process. Here's some of the luxury tools that I use. Flash CMA. Get on there. I use it on every listing presentation I go on. You guys, I'm still in production. I'm not speaking where I'm sending other people. I go on with the listings. Okay? This will give you an appraisal-like evaluation, 12 to 14 pages long, and it'll blow any seller away. The game changer that I've had with my friend from Kerbox Media, and take down that name, Kerbox Media, is the Intelligent Marketing Dashboard. I call it the IMD. You guys, this is the solution. This is easy. You can't do everything, even if you have a team. This gets everything in one place, all your social media, all your marketing. It gets it out there, it organizes it, see all the analytics, and it pushes it out there globally. We created on Workplace, EXP Global Luxury Network. So if you want to be a luxury agent, get on Workplace and join that part of Workplace. EXP Global Luxury Network. This is how you partner with us. And you got to do things different, you guys. We're a technology company. We're leading with technology. We're not doing what the old guard did. Right now, we're broadcasting this live through my network. It's getting out there in front of everyone. Think about that. That's the future. We can push out luxury real estate all throughout the world instantaneously. And you never know where your luxury buyer is going to come from. I want to leave you guys with one last thought. Don't focus on what you did yesterday or what you did last year. Right? That's your ego. And don't talk about what you're going to do tomorrow or next month or the rest of this year. That's your pride. Live in the moment. Live today. That's your humility. And be in service to others and win through others and be humble. Thank you for your time.
All right, everybody. Give it up for Pete.
All right, again, a productive agent is an attractive